Hello, good day on the recorded line. Thank you so much for calling Capital One Auto Finance. My name is Gian, and my ID is GCR. I'll be your personal account manager for today. May I have your first and last name, please?
Cool. The name I use is Gene Amador.
Gene Amador?
Yeah, Jean Amador, I believe.
So am I speaking to Gene Amador?
Yeah, you're speaking to the one who uses that name, I believe. And basically, I called in the morning, I believe, and they sent me out to somebody else, a manager. Then the manager sent me to somebody else, and then the line disconnected, or somebody hung up on, or somebody just put me on the other line, and then it said pretty much that nobody was answering the call. So I hung up, and I'm trying to call again to try to figure out what's going on.
All right, so I'll be more than happy to assist you. And just to confirm, I'm speaking with Gene Amador.
I believe you are speaking to the one who uses that name.
So could you please verify then the last four of your socials and the date of birth?
The last four digits of the Social Security that I've been known to use is 5821, and the date of birth that the birth certificate says is 12/12/1994.
Thank you so much for that one, Gene. And also, could you please tell me how much is the regular monthly payment for the account?
What payment, brother?
Also, the payment for the car loan.
Who's claiming that?
So let me just have this straightened out, sir. Sir, am I speaking with Gene Amador?
Well, brother, I believe we already went once, twice. This is probably the third time. I'm gonna say it one more time. Is I've been known to use that name. You know, I believe the name is just a sound. You know, something someone just answers to, and it sounds to me sort of like you guys are asking me to say it some sort of way. And so I'm trying to figure out what's going on, or who can I speak to get past this verification of the name I've been known to use, brother.
All right, sure. So thank you so much for all the information you have provided. So I do see here that earlier, you called us in regards. You wanted to talk to someone in regards of the debt.
Or the claimant who's alleging there's a payment due or something like that. Yeah, something like that.
So for this one, let me just go ahead and review the account, Gene, so we can provide you accurate information. Would it be okay for me to place this call on hold for a minute or two?
Absolutely. I'll be
for the loss mitigation. Thank you so much for holding. I do apologize about the hold. This is Mignon with the Loss Mitigation Resolution Team with Capital One Auto Finance. This call may be monitored or recorded for quality purposes. My ID is MLV as in Victor. Who am I speaking with?
You're speaking to the one who uses the name Gene Michael Amador, I believe.
Okay. All right. And I'm sorry. Okay. Say it one more time. I'm speaking with who?
I believe you're speaking to the one who uses the name Gene Michael Amador.
Okay. What do you mean?
Well, could it be that, that name is just, it's been on the birth certificate, a piece of paper. So, I just used the birth certificate. I used that name, that sound, that calling. Does that make sense to you, sister?
Okay. Okay. Well, what's the last four of your social and date of birth?
The social I've been known to use is 5821, and the date of birth on the birth certificate, I believe, is 12/12/1994. So I'm told.
You have the 2013 Honda Accord. Is that right?
That's the one I'm allegedly using at the moment. Yeah.
Okay. So are you saying, what do you keep saying allegedly? Do you recall not signing a contract or
Well, could it be that I'm trying to, renegotiate here the contract with the one who's making the claim, that there's some sort of payment? Because I believe there's a letter. Someone's claiming that there's some sort of payment due. So I'm trying to meet the one who's actually asking for the payment. Because if there's nobody else out there asking for payment, then, would it make sense to, stop sending me letters and be left alone?
Well, so do you have the vehicle?
I believe I'm using...
Or the manual?
I believe I'm using a so-called vehicle.
Okay. Well, we have a total due of $1,090.14.
Okay.
Were you calling in to make a payment?
Well, who's claiming that?
It's showing that it's owed for July and August.
Okay. But who's claiming that, sister? Are you claiming that, or who is?
What do you mean?
Well, you're saying that...
Well, it was a contract that was signed.
Okay.
By Manuel Martinez Perez Jr. and Gene Amador Jr. You're saying that you're allegedly at Mr. Gene Amador.
Okay.
And so it's showing that it was a contract that was signed to make a regular payment of $531.78. And so it's showing that the account is past due.
Cool. Now, sister, do you have first-hand knowledge of that, or did you just...
No, this is what's showing.
Okay, cool. Now, who told you that, or how do you know that? How do you know that?
Did you make a payment?
I don't know. Did I? That's what I'm trying to get to, sister. I believe.
No, I'm asking you. No, it's not. It's not. Did you make a payment recently? I
believe there may be a mistake, and I'm trying to figure out who's claiming that.
Okay. So it's showing that we haven't received a payment since May.
Okay. And who's claiming? But the point of the matter is, I believe, sister, is who's claiming the payments due? Are you the one claiming the payments due, sister?
No, this is on the contract.
Who signed? Okay, I signed. What evidence do you have of that?
On file. It's a con.
Okay. Well, could it be that I'm trying
to... It's a contract on file.
Okay. Well, would it make sense to meet the person who's claiming that there's a payment due? Or how?
Is that what was... Okay, this is the thing. I'm not following where you're going with this. There have been payments that have been made on this loan.
Who's claiming that?
No, it's not a claim. There have been payments that have been made on this loan.
Okay, well then who's...
Okay, so it's a contract that was signed at the dealership.
Okay, what evidence do you have?
At Audi Oxnard in Oxnard, California.
And what evidence do you have of that? Did you just count this on your own, or did you sit down with these?
No, this is a contract that has been signed.
Okay, and who's the
financier officer sent a request for a certain amount for this vehicle. Capital One financed the vehicle.
And who made? Oh, so you're saying Capital One is the one who made the contract? Is that what you're saying?
This is a contract that was put together at the dealership. That's what I'm saying.
Okay, so who made that contract?
Okay, so this is what I'm saying is that these payments have been made, and we need a payment.
Okay, and are you claiming
on the account?
Do you have first-hand knowledge that the payment's been due, or are you just reading off that computer, I believe?
No, this is first-hand knowledge. Have you made a payment?
Well, what evidence does anybody there have?
Did you make a payment in... Hold on for me. I'm asking, did you make a payment in June?
Does anybody there have any evidence of that?
No, I'm asking you. I'm asking a question. It's not if we have any evidence. I'm asking a question. Did you make a payment in June?
I mean, why would one need to make a payment until one meets the one who's asking that there's a payment?
No, I'm asking... No, Mr. Amador.
Mr. Amador, what evidence do you have that I'm Mr.? Would it make sense to call me?
But you advised allegedly that you were Amador in your birth certificate. That was given to you.
I've been known to use those, yeah. I've been known to answer those. Oh, why would sister? So is this settled?
Well, this is what I'm saying. You're saying that you've never been claimed, so it's nothing else for us to continue to speak about.
Well, sister, if you're not the claimant, then here's the number. If you can direct me to the one person who is making the claim, I'll give you the number. It's 805-396-7418. And if you can have the one person who's claiming there's a payment due, please have him or her or a thing give this thing a call. And I guess that's it then. Because if you're not making a claim here, then What is there really to speak to you about?
Okay, we'll get it updated.
All right, sister. Thank you. You have a great day. And if there's any questions,
Do the same.
if you have any questions,
we'll reach out to you.
Thank you.
We appreciate your business with Capital One Auto Finance.
Love you.
And it will be business as usual.
Love
Have a good day.
You too. Love you. Bye.